Hey everyone. Hello.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
what it do,
Hey,
Genevieve?
Fritz.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hold on. My, why can't I hear you?
You can hear me? I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me? Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
My volume was low. I was just in a meeting, so
Okay.
set it low. But yes, so how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm
Good,
good. Today's
good.
Thursday. One
Third,
more day
one
for
more
the week to
day
end.
for the
So
week
I'm
to end.
excited.
I'm excited. Right? Exactly. But wait, hold on. You don't even have to go into work. What are you talking about? Like, imagine if you had to go into work.
I'm still excited.
So excited. Oh, you still excited because it's gonna be the weekend.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know what
okay.
about the weekend, but just being the weekend. It's
Yeah, the
like the
weekend.
weekend.
Hey,
I have feedback to
right?
you
Feedback to you. You said there's feedback with me?
for my voice.
For
Yes.
my voice, yes. Oh, I don't hear anything. Let me see. What are these new speakers that I'm trying? So
Okay.
I don't know if that's what's doing that.
Well, hey everyone, welcome in. So today I decided to be Chef Boyerette, and I wanted to cook down the whole house. When I have the feeling of cooking, I've been down for for the count for the last week, so I couldn't really make anything, or my creative juices weren't flowing. So today they were flowing as soon as I woke up. So I made homemade French toast, and then I made lumpias. So I had to make the filling, and then I made Jamaican beef patties from scratch. Girl, I was cooking it up. So this is like my first time really actually sitting down and resting. I am
Mm,
so. Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. So you definitely have to show me how to do it and stuff. I think it's about time for us to do another one of our cooking edition.
Okay, okay. So maybe next what's today? Thursday?
Yeah, today's
Um, but our cooking editions have to be like on a Wednesday or a Friday.
why? Why is that?
Because I get to be, working without being interrupted.
But last
So
time that was my issue. I got interrupted like every second of the day. I had my
well,
sous
that
chef.
was a fluke because your sous chef was supposed to be somewhere else, but she ended up working with you. She came into work, but she was a great sous chef. Okay, she tried out
Yeah, she
the
was.
cookies. She tasted them, so she did a great job.
Yeah,
So
she definitely did. And she kept going back for more, which meant that those cookies were pretty good.
yay! So maybe like on Wednesday or Thursday Friday next week, we can do like a
Okay.
cooking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So today, what I wanted to talk about was how, I want to use you as an
Don't use
example.
me. Don't use me because I will be logging off. Don't use me. Why she using me, y'all? Why she can't use herself? Like who asked her to use me? Don't do
I
it.
want to use you because I don't want to, step on anybody's toes and
Step on
stuff.
toes. Step on toes.
Step on toes? Okay.
Yes.
No, you silly. Because, I be looking at social media, not just social media. Like you're looking at all
Definitely.
these stars, you're looking at all these things that are going on and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And, how people be kind of like, faking stuff. and stuff. Like people be letting you think that, oh, I forgot to put my ring. I was making meatballs, so just in case, people don't start talking about, oh, wait a minute, she ain't wearing her ring. I don't think we big. I don't think we're that big for them to be talking about me not wearing my ring. But just in case,
they'll be
say
okay.
what?
Exactly.
Exactly. So, and it goes along with this, I really didn't plan it. I just forgot it. And I was looking at my fingers. I was like, oh, hold on. You need to justify this. You need to justify this before people start talking stuff like, yo, again, or whoa, what's going on and stuff. So I was looking at, like just looking at things. I am usually very observant, looking at different people, their life, their lifestyles and stuff. Because, as human beings, it's hard for you to not look at yourself and think, okay, hold on. Am I at the right place, or am I at the right stage in my life? Because if you're comparing, or by you looking at somebody else, you're thinking, dang, I'm this, many years old. I should already have this because this individual has that going on for themselves. And me, I don't have much going on for myself. So it's like, you start looking and you start, I guess, putting pressures on yourself, when in actuality, some of these pressures are misplaced, because what people are showing you are usually what they want you to see, but it's usually not what reality is. So, and before I started, thinking about trying to set up a segment, something for us to talk about for today, I was, doing some research, trying to find, different inspiration. And what came to mind? Somebody selling their books. And in order for them to sell their books, they were disclosing a lot of information that, a lot of people were not aware of, because, those individuals, they played, or they put on this persona that, yes, that, their lifestyle was it, and that anyone who has, or who aspires to be in a relationship, or who wants to, be considered something and stuff, you kind of gotta mirror their image and stuff, or the image of Black love and stuff. So when you're looking at the image of Black love, a few power couple comes to mind. But then when you're looking at these individuals' life, you're like, hold on, why, or a lot of people, not me, why are a lot of people thinking, that is the example? And with them thinking that that is the example that they should be following, come to find out, it was all a lie all this time. And so many people, gave them, credit for holding it down, for doing this, for doing that. But I mean, I get it. In relationships, we have, problems. People have problems and stuff. And so, you don't want to share your problems with people. But then it's like, all of a sudden, that you didn't share your problems, and people thinking everything is sweet. And then now, come to find out, everything was a lie. So by me looking at that, I was like, damn. So like, when you're living in a glass house, you can see people's lives, but you got to really think about, how dirty it is on the outside, or even on the inside of that home. Not necessarily dirty as far as, a metaphorically dirty, where there's stuff going on. There's,
unperfect, not perfect, not green,
yes, 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 that the grass is not as green as we thought that it was. And so now you come back and you're thinking like, Dang. So wait a minute. So if that's not perfect and stuff, so what was I trying to kill myself for? And then, another thing that came to mind, remember the video that we was watching yesterday of the lady that went on a date and stuff
Right.
with the guy, the Cheesecake Factory. And then, the way she was talking, like, I guess people in her circle, that was the attitude, or that was the perception of how a date is supposed to be. That if a guy is courting you, because that's the word she kept using, if a guy is courting you, there's certain things that he has to do. But she failed to realize that, while that's what certain guys have to do and stuff, or it's a nice to have, but she failed to realize what role she played in trying
Right.
to, be courted and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then the guy, he was explaining that, okay, well, I planned all these things. I planned for us to go to this fancy restaurant, but in us going to this fancy restaurant, you were late. So with you
Right.
being late, I had to reschedule. I had to think of something else and stuff
So
for
that
us to
means
do. And then,
you weren't ready, or I don't want to say worthy, but you weren't ready to be fancy. You
yes,
didn't
yes,
deserve the fanciness because you didn't
yes,
show that. You didn't present
yes,
it. So you presented what you received, which was luckily Cheesecake Factory. It
yes.
could have been
Well,
something
you know
else.
what? But you know what? I don't think that's what she presented herself as. In the end, she did and stuff. But I think more so her perception was all crazy, where, she had this, fancy idea that a guy is supposed to do all this extra stuff, and she's just supposed to sit there because she's cute, because she looks nice, because she's, smart. Yes, you know, that those are good things that a woman should have to impress a male, but at the same time having this attitude about it, like, that if you don't get it, that, that's an end all, where in fact,
Mhm.
that guy appeared to be a gentleman and stuff, and
Right.
it seems like he was trying, everything that he could to try to appease to her, but she didn't want it because she kept looking, in my mind, she kept looking and thinking about what people say and stuff, like if you're going out with a guy, this guy better take you to a fancy restaurant and stuff, and if he
Right.
doesn't take you to a fancy restaurant, that's because he doesn't like you, or because he's cheap, or because of this, because of that. But not knowing, while the guy is taking you to a fancy restaurant, or he's trying to you know treat you, like a lady, you're supposed to in turn treat him like a man, or treat him like a king, or treat him like someone who's special, because it's two special people going on a date. So I wanted to kind of share with, those out there who are watching, and even, my son, he's always trying to help me with, the lives that we be having, that when you're seeing certain things in life, or certain people acting a certain way, it's not always what it is. It's usually people putting on a show, people,
Mhm.
fronting. And so that's why I said I wanted to use you and stuff to say, how you always fronting and stuff, that you got your stuff all together. But I'm sure if someone was to look, and even
Right.
me too, and even me too, and someone would come to look
But
and
why?
then be like, hold up, she got some dirt and stuff. Her
I don't got
nose
no
ain't
dirt.
all the way clean.
I don't got no dirt.
No, of course not. Of course you don't have any dirt. And because you don't have any dirt, and you know what? I think I didn't even know this, but I think the way we came up and stuff, as far as trying to do, I know, right? Ivy said poor Surette, because I'm throwing
Right.
Surette under the bus, or trying to drive over Surette and stuff over with the bus. But before we came on, we're doing a live. it's like, because I wasn't really, that much out there on social media, because I was so private. I didn't want people to know certain things about me and stuff. And those who are close in our circle, they may have assumed certain things and stuff, but never really knew. So before we came out with the page, or me trying to be more social on social media, I felt that I had to kind of put out my dirt before, I come out, because then I don't want to give people the wrong perception that everything is sweet and stuff, and that, I've, I was successful in the military. I was successful in my jobs, and then, trying to build success in my business. But at the same time, I had to go through some stuff in order for me to get to where I'm at. So when you're looking at, other people, their situation, you have to think about, okay, it may not just be what it is that they're sharing with you. There's other stuff that's behind the scenes that a lot of us are not thinking about. And, and instead of us trying to put too much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, to have the perfect relationship, to have the perfect life, to have the perfect job, whatever it is, we need to think about, these people are living their lives. And instead of us watching what people are doing to copy, yes, you can use them as inspiration to kind of learn on things that you need to do. But at the same time, don't use that as a measure of how successful you are. What do you say about that? When
Yeah,
people
I agree.
thinking, yo, Sarek got her stuff, all together and
And she
stuff.
does.
Sarek got her business on and popping. Sarek's on social media and stuff. Sarek has all these followings. Sarek has like what, 900 and something followings.
Which is
And
nothing compared to other people that have following. So
yes.
like, you can meet somebody that has something, but there's others that may have more because they're doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you definitely can't watch people on social media and think that, oh my gosh, I need to live up to them, or they have the best, or they are perfect. You never know. Everybody has their flaws, have their own issues that they have to deal with, have their own difficulties, and you don't know. So you have to live your life yourself, the way that God gave you, your way. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's Genevieve's moral to her story, using me.
Yes, by using
Don't try
you.
to live
Yes,
my life or her
I
life,
know.
but live
But
your
you know
life
what?
and do
So
the best for you.
yes, yes. So now if somebody's looking at your following, they're like, yo, she's mad sociable. She's mad this, she's mad that and stuff. But then one would think, yo, she's mad sociable and stuff, and she has a lot of following and stuff, but how supportive are her followings?
Right.
How
Exactly. You
supportive
would
are this?
expect more. On my end, I would say, yeah, I got some numbers, but definitely nothing compared. I don't have numbers. To me, I don't have any numbers. Genevieve may think so. See, that's the difference. What other people may think something which is not true. But
Mm-hmm.
definitely, I don't have more than two. And even with more than two, not even half, or people who are really supportive. They're just
Mm-hmm.
numbers sitting there. So you got to look at it
Mm-hmm.
like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. With that point of view, like what you're seeing is usually not what you think it is.
Right,
Even if,
right.
the person seems like they got everything together. And
Mhm.
and I was kind of, taken aback, especially with, the person that's putting out the book and stuff. And I'm trying to not,
Is this a
use anybody's
celebrity?
name. Say what?
Is it a celebrity?
Yes, yes, it's a
And
celebrity.
she has her own show on Facebook?
Yes, yes, you're
Okay.
you're
And
getting very
now
warm.
yes, right? And
Now we're cooking.
She was
Yes, now
talking
we're
around the
cooking.
table. Was she talking around the
Yes,
table?
yes.
And now she's saying all these things. But why? What's the point, though? At this stage
That's
of
that's
life,
that's that's
but
what I was thinking about. I'm like,
I mean, things are surprising and shocking, but not really. Not in 2023. Like, I'm not shocked and surprised about things that people say they've done or they've been through. Because life's, people are not perfect. People go through, mm, I know mom was watching, so I don't want to use
yeah.
a profanity. But
Profanity.
yeah, like, I'm not surprised at things that people say to me nowadays. Like, things people do.
Yep.
Because there was a lot of hiding. I guess there was more hiding back in the days where we were like, "Oh my gosh!" But now, like, everybody's coming forward. They're telling their truths. It's social media. Uh, we're talking in public. Look at us. We're
Mm-hmm.
talking on Facebook, on a platform with millions and billions of people that can have access to this. And
Mm-hmm.
we're Genevieve spilling out her tea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let
And
Genevieve
your
spill
tea.
her tea. They're right. Genevieve spill out her tea. I'm gonna let her spill her tea. Okay.
But you know what? But for me, I take it, if I'm spilling out my tea, what you gonna spill? Because I've already said it. So if I'm saying certain things, and there's no way you're gonna start a gossip, you're gonna start, any type of rumors about me because I already put it out there.
Mhm.
But now, with these individuals that we're talking about, I can see them doing the same
Mm.
thing. However, it seems like it's just one-sided,
Right.
where it should be, both of them, coming together and stuff. And then there's certain things, I don't know. There's certain things that doesn't really need to be said.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could imagine it. It's not shocking anymore. Ivy said that's why it's best to not compare yourself to others. What's for you, no man can ever take away. Definitely. What's yours is
absolutely.
yours. Yeah, God gave it to you, or nobody else can take it. She's doing it for clout. Maybe. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because some people are so used to being in the limelight, and when it dies down, it's like, I need to bring something else up. Oh yeah, I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell them this just so they can come back out there and be, famous again. Like, there's a certain point in your life, in your age, like when you grow up, like, relax, chill. You have people can say you have everything,
Mhm.
which might be like monetary things, but she probably don't have everything apparently.
Right. Right. No, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't know. I'm just like, I mean, so imagine us and stuff. And I think that's probably why, you know, our page is taking, is growing, I guess, naturally. And it's not growing, like so fast or overnight, because we're not trying to,
Spilling tea.
doing, yes, we're not doing stuff for clout and stuff.
Right.
We're, trying to talk about things that, a lot of people are thinking, a lot of people, are feeling, experiencing, but then they may be confused, or they may not know how to deal with those things and stuff. Because if anyone goes to seek any type of counseling and stuff, any type of self-improvement sessions with any professional, sometimes they wonder whether or not, if they're the only ones that's going through it. Because as human beings, we like to see that we're not the only ones going through certain things. And because you want to know if you're not the only one, then it kind of makes you feel a little bit better about your situation and be like, okay, you know what, if this individual is going through this and stuff, then what I'm going through is nothing. I should be able to hang in there. I should be able to push through and stuff, because look, this individual just got through this. So this should be
Yeah.
nothing for me, for me to not be able to withstand, for me to continue and push forward and stuff. And with the situation that's going on with, people looking for clout, I'm hoping and praying that, because it seems like it's one-sided, that the other individual is not, feeling like they pushed against a wall where they're being humanized, or they're, are being what not the word, like, what's the word where you're trying to, take away a man's masculinity.
Demasculinized.
Ye-
Yeah.
yeah, that word, it'll probably come to us and stuff. So it's like you're saying, all these different things about someone who, appears to have been loving, have been, supportive of you, and then come to find out, you find anything, any way for you to bring down that individual. If you're gonna share your dirt on your own. Don't
Right.
share other people's dirt and stuff to
I
make
didn't
yourself
know
feel
that
good.
she shared his dirt as well. Or was it her dirt to make him look bad? Because at this
I
point,
think it
if
was
it's her
both.
dirt, it's her dirt. I'll look at you like, that's your dirt. That's you. But I don't know what else was she saying, but I heard a couple things, what she's done and all that stuff. But I don't know. At this point, he should be like, that's you, you know? And we can see
Right?
it, girl. That's you.
Exactly.
We don't know much about him. We can think and speculate, but
Mm-hmm.
you're the one that's not looking great out here? So,
Exactly.
whatever.
Exactly. But then again, it depends on, who's
Yeah.
looking and stuff, and how they're looking, and whose voice is louder when they're looking. Because one would be like,
Mm,
dang, this man is a yeah, demasculating, or is it emasculating him?
emasculate. Okay. Well, I'm sure she Googled that. I
Yeah,
hope.
yeah. So yeah,
Better
that's
be
what
our
that's what it
dictionary.
seems like she's doing. Yeah, so it's like, share your stuff. Leave,
Right.
the individual alone. Let them share their own stuff. And while you're sharing
Hmm.
your stuff, people are looking at it like, yo, because this individual was very respected, was well respected. And then all of a sudden, people
Yeah.
are looking at him like, yo, you a clown. Like, how you
Like
got
that's your
this?
legacy. Yes, that's your legacy. You built it up for so long. We, like you said, respected you. You were young, you were funny, but you still were talented. You never was really disrespectful. There weren't really too many negative connotations with you in your life. But now,
Associated
at
with
this
you.
age, associate, yes, at this age, we want to hear all this stuff. No, like we wanted it to be packed away. Like we didn't need it.
Exactly. And you know
Mm.
what? Another thing that got me was, in the mentions that, was said on the interview, was they couldn't understand why the individual did what they did at the big show. Like, what do you mean you didn't know why they did what they did? Like,
Oh, so
this
that was
individual,
discussed as well.
yes, yes, was
So we
like,
don't want
I
to
don't
say
understand
names.
why. Say what?
We're not saying names today.
I mean, shoot. You can say names. I have two businesses that I'm trying to make sure and stuff. But you know what? What we're saying
Yeah.
are things that we heard. So we're just sharing our
Yes.
opinions on
Yeah.
it and stuff. So
Exactly.
yeah, we can say names and stuff, but I'm trying to protect my businesses. That's why I'm not saying no
Will
names,
and
because I
Jada.
ain't there
You
yet.
guys know who we talking about. Will and Jada.
Yeah,
That's who
we
we're
are.
talking about. All the
Yes,
stuff that's going on with them.
yep, yep. So with the way she said it, she was like, we've been, separated for like forever. Why, all of a sudden, he wants to say this thing as if like, yo, we haven't been, husband and wife for forever. So why are you saying that? And then I'm like, hold up, dang. Like, how you gonna say that? Like, my husband protecting me and stuff. Somebody, is saying certain things about me. My husband protecting me. Now I'm like, I don't know why he did that. Like,
Right. I mean, I guess she thought, hey, when it happened, I was behind, we're not going to say nothing, but you should have kept it the way it was. You didn't say anything
exactly.
before, just let it ride. Huh.
Exactly.
So Cacti
Exactly.
says clout is overrated.
Overrated.
Sure is.
Yes,
Ivy
it
says
is.
none because I'm not a clout chaser. Zen says clout chasing is a serious thing for those who crave attention by any means.
Yep.
Yes, definitely. They are public figures. It's not going to take anything away from you. Yeah, they are. I mean, they can talk about their dirt, so why can't we? So yeah, cloud
I
chasing
mean,
is
yeah, no,
very dangerous. You would do some people would do anything like this situation here. Like you would hurt people, you would mess up legacies, you don't care about your children, that you guys have, parented together about what they're going to think about this situation. And it's just like, boom, hey, I want to say this. I want to, this is what happened. This is what I think. Really, when nobody cares at
mm-hmm.
this point.
Yep.
So
Yep.
some clients not always good clout.
Ivy said, "Can we move on to other people because these people are exhausting?" No, yeah, you're right. Ivy, we can definitely move on to just the situation, not other people. Let's move on to the situation because which is why I wanted to do this, because I want to make sure and stuff, or reiterate that what we see is usually not what it really is. People do things just to become viral. People do things just to, get attention. Now I get it. Now everything is entertaining and stuff, and we all like to be entertained, and we all like to see things, that are entertaining. Because I always say, I don't like watching people too much on what they do. So if it's something that I am missing or something that I'm looking for, I rather create it or come up with it myself, because then I can control how it's delivered or how I see it, as opposed to, just doing things and stuff, or just watching people do any old stuff on there and looking like a fool.
Right. But
Eve then says, go ahead.
because she has a book coming out, so she needs to say things to attract the book's attention. Yes, she's trying to get attention for the book, but I mean, wow. Wow.
There's other
I
things
don't
she
know
can
what else
say.
to say.
Yeah, because I'm thinking there's other things that she could say, because I think it'll be more be received better if she said that, him and I, we're ride or die. I love this man. He's been supportive of me. I haven't been the best, spouse and stuff. And, when he did that, even though, his reputation was ruined and
Yes,
stuff,
for
that in
me
itself.
was
Exactly. He
honorable.
did all of that for me. Yes, his reputation was ruined and stuff. And that brought us closer as husband and wife and stuff. And, and I didn't know what I had because of, how he sacrificed himself on live television and stuff. So now him and I, we are, trying to work things out. But instead, you come out and you saying how
Right.
this man did everything under the sun that is not, respected. And then, so, I mean, we have, men that are watching this and stuff. I would like to hear what, men are thinking about this
Yeah.
situation, because we're females and we're like, dang, yo, she did him dirty. Like she could have
Yeah.
kept that stuff to herself.
Yes, and
So
like
I would love to
Ivy
hear.
said, at this
Hmm.
point, with she spilling all this tea about this book to promote this book, like you said enough. Like,
Yeah,
it's no reason for me to watch this, read this book anymore. Because
because it's just
whatever you
upsetting.
said, I know the background already. Like, I don't need to read it. I don't need to
Hmm.
hear anymore.
Yep.
That's just too much. Like, it's a lot.
Yes, yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. She already shared all these things. So now, to me, it'll appear to be that she's only targeting one audience, those
Yeah.
who are against
Give
him,
me 1 second. I might black out. Keep talking.
those who those who are team her, and not so much so those are who are team them, because
Uh-huh.
of all the negative stuff. Are you talking to me?
Who?
Of all the, I can hear you, Saret.
Ooh.
I don't know if you're talking to somebody before your stuff gets out there.
Oh, well, no, I was telling you, keep going.
Oh, okay,
But why does
okay.
my screen look like this? It's
What
better.
does it
It's
look
better
like?
though, but I don't know.
I
Do
mean,
you
I
see me
see you.
bigger?
It depends on
Okay.
which camera I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
But
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So what was I saying? You messed me up. Oh,
I'm
what
sorry.
Ivy said. What Ivy said with, at this point, should anybody purchase the book, because she already said everything that's already in the book and stuff. And so
Right.
far, from what I see, she said for you to put it on landscape mode. But from what I see, I don't know. I don't like it, because I'm team him. I've been, following him. He's made some groundbreaking movies. How you remove me?
Mm-hmm.
How you remove me? Yeah, so he's, hey, Gamma's World.
Hey,
So we're we're
it's
we're
Kim.
talking we're talking about people clout chasing, doing anything and stuff to get their book sold, to get their names out there, and they'll do anything to anyone whom, even those who have been there for them and stuff, and then just throwing people, under the bus. I tried to throw Saret under the bus by saying,
She
how
did. She
Saret
wanted
be
to use
acting
me
like,
as an example.
yes, I wanted to martyr you. Yes, how people be walking around here and stuff acting like, everything is sweet in their life. And then they have other people looking at them, looking up to them, thinking that, oh man, I want my life to be this way, just like this individual, or even the couple that we're talking about, Will and Jada, that I want my life to be like theirs, like my husband and, our relationship. I want it to be like them. When in fact, you know, it's all toxic.
Right. It's not that great. Like it's
Exactly.
not a it's not it well it really isn't a glass house because you can't see through it.
Yeah.
They it's a facade. I guess
Yep.
it's the fake glass. You think you can really see what's going on, but you really can't. It's not always great inside. There's always some issues going on, but we try to be like, oh, they're so perfect. We want to be like them, or we want to do the things that they do, but the things that they do aren't really great. So in real
Mhm.
life.
Yep.
Eve says something. Eve Zen says something. Absolutely not good. Look inside from the outside. Right. Hmm. Talking about more stuff about talking about more stuff about Tupac. Men feel bad for Will Smith and think Jada is toxic unless it's part of the game. Hard to tell what is real. When it comes real versus scripted, when it comes to entertainment business. That's true. It might be something that they're all in on it. Both of them are in on it. It might be the plan. So, and what Tupac got to do with this? Like, let the man rest. Like, we knew you used to mess with him back in the days. What more can you say? Like, how long have you had that relationship with him that we didn't know what was going on? It wasn't that long. Like, the man, you know, passed, and you
And,
know,
and and for me, it wasn't really anything special because I never heard him mention her name. So it's like
I guess
it seems
everybody
like it
feels
was more
about
one
that.
sided.
Yeah, like now because he's not here. Imagine if he was here, like what would the story be? Because you can only hear one side, you're gonna blow up this one side and make it seem what it may not be. You never know. But I don't like the way my head. I mean, I think it's I messed up this screen, but it's okay.
It's good. We see you.
Okay. Okay.
We see you.
You
Okay, so
you see me too much.
it's Gamma's World says LOL at what we're talking about the topic. And then Ivy says, same G. I'm a big fan of Will. Well, used to be. What do you mean? You should
Why
still
you
be a fan
too?
of
What
his.
happened?
I mean, yeah, you should still be a fan of his. I mean, he was doing things to support his woman, to protect his woman, to make sure that, Chris Rock stood in his lane and not, talk about his woman the way, he did. But I'm still a fan of his and stuff. But you know what? I think I would probably be a little bit more of a fan of his if he started defending himself or starts,
Right.
kind of putting his foot down and be like, yo, woman, close your lips and stuff.
Close your lips.
And,
What's that hand?
right,
What's that hand
that's,
doing? What is that hand doing?
that's what my husband had. Anytime he gets serious, he has the military hand
He
on
tells her,
everything. As
close
soon
your
as he
lips.
gets serious, yes, he has that military hand. And I'd be like, dude, you about to chop somebody up and stuff? So, yes. So I think that's what, Will Smith should be doing. He should, call my husband up and be like, yo, let me borrow that military hand and stuff and tell your woman, you close your mouth, go sit somewhere. I get it. We're become irrelevant or you're trying to find, a way. Instead, let's make some movies and stuff. Stop talking about me. And, but it's like, he's just staying in the
But is
background
he upset with
and
that?
looking.
Is he not happy about this? Like he even came onto this red tabletop, and she was talking about him while he was sitting there, like, and they
Yeah,
made me meme for days, and he was
like a
popular for
dog.
days. She was popular for
Yeah.
days. Like, is this not the plan, or is it? You never know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like, I mean, I'm all for, women being strong, women, stepping their ground or, exerting, that they have the same type of you know, not necessarily power, but the same type of say so, or that, it should be a fair,
Even.
level of the playing field. But the way, she's stepping all over him, it's like, damn, I don't like it at all. Like, dude, say something, do something. Like, I'm sure, the people in his corner are probably like, yo, she destroying you, man. So, I
Right.
mean, and again, we spoke about toxic relationships and stuff. I definitely think, that can be perceived as
Yeah,
him
as a
being in a
toxic
toxic
relationship.
relationship. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's taking control of everything and she's just seems like just smacking him around and stuff, and he's not, doing anything about it. And
Mhm.
the longer he sits there and not do anything about it, she's gonna continue doing it. So he should definitely be a man. I hope my husband comes off and stuff and is not listening to this and stuff. But he definitely needs to be a man and put his foot down and tell that woman to go your butt somewhere. Exactly. Go your butt somewhere and stuff. Go sit down because you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing us and stuff. So, okay, babe, you can come back in now.
And then, it might be the issue where that's been going on in their relationship for so long as to why he was so fed up that he was like, let me take this out on this man. And he went on stage, walked himself on stage to attack,
Took it out on the
Chris
wrong
Brown, which
person.
not Chris Brown. Chris Rock, yeah, who really wasn't a threat to him,
Mhm.
but he had to get that off, and
Yeah.
he chose that man, which is unfortunate, But
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't want him to choose, to get her attention in that way either.
either
But
violence.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
it's
need the
like
man
just
up. He might need the man up. Him. Mm-hmm.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you said whore? SHUT up. Yes, yes,
Tyler
it's
said Jada.
crazy. So, go ahead.
No, I would say reading what she said. He's gonna come out with a book called "How to Shut Jada Up."
Yep, yep.
Maybe some
I
stories about Tyra Banks and stuff like that. In his past, and things that they've been going through.
I would read that one. I would definitely
Right.
read that one and stuff
Yes.
because it's like, you know,
At this point, we know too
um,
much about you, Jada. We know too much, and it's Garen. It's given boring. It's
it's giving
given
boring.
give it up. Yes. It's given we don't want to hear anymore.
Exactly. So, okay. So let's move on. Hopefully, he gets the message, although it'll take him forever to get our message and stuff.
Right.
But just in case the algorithm is working for us, that he actually, gets to hear a
It's
snippet of it. Right? Yeah, gets to hear a snippet of it. He definitely, needs to, I guess, share his opinion of the situation.
Yeah.
And if you're no longer talking or you don't feel like talking anymore and stuff about the situation, want to make sure that you're safe, that you're okay. Cause it's like
Right.
sometimes like, yo, if you okay, wink, say
Right.
something. So right.
Right.
Give a head nod, give a wink and stuff. Cause I'm pretty sure there's a lot of males who would probably, come out there and try to support him because,
Definitely.
sometimes females,
And
we be
female.
we be doing some
Hmm.
stuff though. We be
Yeah,
extra
that might be
in the things that
that
we be
might be
doing.
another topic. Oh, that might be another topic for us. Females, how extra we can get sometimes. You know, put that in the book.
Right? Right? Yeah, we can definitely be extra because we saw that woman, the Cheesecake Factory date. Because you know what? To go to her, when I looked at it, I was like, each time I was like what? And I'm thinking like, yo, I should be, kind of siding with her because, I would want, when I was doing the dating scene and stuff, that my husband took me out to a fancy restaurant. And if he didn't take me out to a fancy restaurant and stuff, I would tell him, no, don't take me out on a fancy restaurant. You need to take me to this place and stuff. I wonder if I would even be, talking about I have a husband. Because
Probably
I don't
not.
think that man plays that game.
Right.
I don't think he
Probably
plays
not.
that type of game.
Probably
Yes.
not. We all want to be wine and dine, and taken to the nice 5-star restaurants, but we also have to be respectful, and have to understand that there's a step to it and there's a way to approach people and do things. And the way she did it was like, I was cute, and she wasn't. But no, I
She
was
was too cute.
cute, and she was too cute to go there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be nice.
Right? Yeah, no. She she
And I
she
saved
was cute.
more.
She was cute, but I think her attitude and the personality that she portrayed and stuff
Wasn't
in
cute.
that video, yeah, was
Mhm.
not cute at all. Was not cute at all. And and I'm not a male, and I'm like, yo, you lucky if they even gave you, a Wendy's sandwich and stuff, or
Right.
even bought you a bag of chips from the store because of the way you was acting. Like, you too
Hmm.
cute for a bag of chips. Like, if you hungry, you hungry and stuff.
Yes.
And
And you have to present more of yourself, bring more to the table to say, oh, I deserve 5 star. You were late. There were things that trickled down to it. Like if it was the second date, maybe. But the first date, like really good. No.
Yes. So you know what? And that gives me another message and stuff. Whereas while we're watching what people are doing, like, we'll watch these gurus, relationship experts and stuff, and we'll take these little snippets of certain things that they say. And then once we take these things that they're saying and we go and apply it to our real life, but it's like, hold up, don't apply nothing yet because you don't have the full information. Like they told her that, she has to be wined and dined and stuff. But okay, you have to be wined and dined, but you can't act like what is it, a donkey, and think that somebody's gonna want to wine and dine you. So it's like when we're getting these, or we're taking the advice of individuals out there that are putting things that are making you think, that in order for you to feel like you're empowered, if you feel like you're special and this and that, you have to, do it a certain way. Don't just take, a few words of what they say and run with it without knowing how to apply
The
it.
context.
And I think that's what a lot of people do.
Yes, definitely. Context clues, like, everything doesn't apply to every situation.
Every situation. Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're on a date and you're seeing that, the guy is start talking about, things about how he expects you to reward him after the date, or, after the meal and stuff, you start building on it, and then you start understanding where he's getting at. And then, maybe you probably need to start helping him understand that, yes, I appreciate, the meal, this is awesome. I'm having a great time with you. I like to get to know you better and this and that, instead of, flat out telling them, yo, you think just because you fed me and stuff, a cheeseburger, that you're going to get something out of it. Like, come on. Even though they were thinking it, but there's a way that you got to gracefully, put stuff out there, because you on a date with this individual by yourself. They can kind of, put you in your place and stuff in a, in a rough way, where it's like, dang, I was just trying to make sure that, people don't think that I'm going to give up or I'm going to give in and stuff to whatever. So it's like, you have to know when to apply certain things in certain situations. I like how you said it. And stuff, I really like how you said it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys have anything? We're going to try to wrap up early because we have a few other things that we got to work on and stuff. But do you guys have anything else? Because, Eve's then already put it out there. So he gave us the male's perspective on things and stuff.
And I would love for him to come up one day and speak to us a little bit more in depth about some of the topics, with male versus women and gender roles and all that stuff. So maybe we'll catch him one day.
Yes, but let's not wait till chicken have teeth, because I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. If anything, he'll probably, put stuff, probably type some stuff on the chat and stuff. But yes, so
well, I'm going to do a shameless plug. So I've started getting into K-pop. So I've been watching, K-pop music, the K-pop idols, the music groups, and they're pretty interesting. So I've started a K-pop channel on YouTube. So it's called Seretness K-pop. So if you put Seretness, you definitely can find me. So it's SERETTENESS. K-pop on YouTube, and I talk about all the different. I'm a pretty new channel, and I'm pretty new to K-pop, so I definitely do reactions. But I need your feedback on different things I need to react on. So I'm learning in the process, and it's pretty fun. So if you guys can follow me on that page, share, watch my videos, subscribe, that would be awesome. I would never thought I'd be doing a K-pop page, but I am, and it's pretty fun. I'm really enjoying it. So, guys,
Okay, okay.
gonna follow
Okay, yeah,
me.
we definitely gotta check it out. Oh, okay. Thank you, Gamma's word. That's how it's written.
Thanks, Gamma's World. And also, yes, Gamma's World has a page. It's Gamma's World has a page on YouTube as well, where she gives you a day-to-day life of her life and her grandkids and the things that she does. Gamma's Time. I keep did I say Grandma's World? No, Gamma's World. Gamma's Time, when she goes out, she her businesses, when she enjoys herself, when she takes the kids out, and they're really, really cute. So definitely follow them on YouTube as well. It's Gamma's World on YouTube. And Sisters to
Oh yeah.
Sisters is on YouTube as well. So Sisters
Yes.
to
We
Sisters
we are.
live. Yes. It's don't
And we're
forget the
gonna try
live
to
part.
mhm. We're gonna try to post some more things on there. Okay, it's Gamma's World. I'm typing it up in here, but if I'm wrong, please correct me on how it is on YouTube. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to post some more stuff on YouTube and probably record some
Yes.
pre-recorded videos because I don't know. Somebody told me maybe we should do pre-recorded videos because someone acts a little bit different when it's a pre-recorded video as opposed
Wow,
to live
who?
video.
Who does? Not I.
Yeah.
I bring the
Oh,
same
yeah.
energy, okay?
You should definitely give Ivy her credits and stuff for putting you on to,
Oh
the K-pop
yes.
world.
But Ivy never wants to come on, but I'll give her credit. Ivy is my producer. She does my edits. She puts my videos together. I just get on camera and I talk. And this is what I tell Genevieve. It's not hard. It's easy, it's laid back, and it's recorded. So whatever mistakes I make, she can cut them and put them together. Okay.
But that's
Genevieve
more work
loves
for
to
other
go
people.
live. Mm?
That's more work for other people. You just want to just do
I
stuff
want to
and then
do
people just
and say, peace out. Yep. Genevieve loves the live, and she's really good at it because she likes to talk and she has some good things to say sometimes. So, she's going to continue to do her lives, and I'll be her
and so are
sidekick
you.
on there. I have no choice, huh? So
No.
yeah,
No.
this is us. So support us. Look at watch our content. And if you haven't, this is the first time you watched our videos on Sister to Sister. Like scroll back down. We got a lot of great topics that we talk about. It's not always about the drama, the fake drama. We talk about the real, and it's something different. And we would love for you guys to comment and tell us what you think and what we can react on as well.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, what contents we should put out there, but we'll try to, I don't know. I'm a little indifferent with putting out, drama. I know we just spoke about, situations and stuff, but it's more so the situation, not necessarily the people, because I'm all about raising people up and not trying to bash people. So, we'll try to keep it that way and stuff and be motivational and inspiring. Go ahead, sir. You was gonna say
Yeah,
something.
so we have a avenue for everybody here on YouTube, on Facebook. You got different content for you guys to watch. Gamma's World has been helping me get my page, up. So she's definitely been helping me with the promotions. She says 4 people. If 4 people can go ahead and subscribe to Serena's K-pop, that would be great. If 4 people can go ahead and subscribe to Sister Live, that'll be great on YouTube. So we're on Facebook, but a lot of people don't know that we're on YouTube as well.
Yes.
But we
So
are.
so I think maybe on Facebook we can, keep it, chill and mellow
Clean.
on Facebook, but on YouTube, maybe it's an open avenue for us and stuff for us to get a little
Hey.
messy.
Yeah,
I
we
know
can
you like the
definitely try
messy.
to go live on YouTube separately, the YouTube, and stuff, instead of streaming all of it, and then do some
Yeah,
different things there. What do
yeah,
you guys think?
absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Let us
I agree.
know.
Okay, guys. So
Yeah.
it's 59:49. We're trying to make sure we're under an hour. So okay, turn it up on YouTube. Yes, Gamma's word. We're gonna
Just
try
a
to
little
turn it
bit,
up
just a
on
little bit.
YouTube. We're definitely
Yes.
gonna be doing that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. Catch the
Yes.
replay.
Thank you guys. And
Bye.
bye. Don't forget to share.
Yep.